Good morning. Welcome to Soaring Solo with Stacy. We are a community of single mothers who are trying to rise above society's expectations to create a better life for ourselves and our children. And I want to talk to you today about why single moms, especially single moms, need a personal growth plan. Everyone, in my opinion, needs a personal growth plan, but single moms, it is a big necessity. Big necessity. I'm going to tell you right now that had I not started a personal growth plan, and I probably did it very unconsciously, but had I not started it, I don't know where I would be. I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but I realized that I didn't like my life the way it was. I was broke, deeply in debt, angry at the world, miserable. I had not succeeded I felt like I hadn't succeeded in anything that I'd done. And I decided I didn't want that for my life, and I didn't want that for my child's life. And so I decided to set some goals and make some improvements. And it was the best thing I ever did. And that was my version of a personal growth plan. And I didn't know it was a title. So I'm going to tell you right now, you need to find yourself a personal growth plan. Super important, especially for single mamas. Here's why. Okay, one reason that it is especially important for single moms to have a personal growth plan is because you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, okay? More so than anyone else. Now, momming is hard, period. Parenting is hard, period. Dads, it's hard for you too. I'm not trying to downplay that. But when you are a single mom, you have all the responsibility on you. This is not the way God created it. Okay, let's just face facts. I know that's not a popular statement. It's very common now for people to choose to be single moms. I personally don't think that's wise. That's just my opinion. I think it's hard. If you want to make your life harder, become a single mom. Okay, I'm just going to be blunt with you. There is a reason why there's a dad in most homes. Okay, there's a balance. There's a good cop, bad cop. There's there is PMS, and there needs to be a counter to that. Okay, there's a lot of things that need to happen. So single moms, you're responsible for all of the discipline. You're responsible for all of the bill paying. You're responsible for all of the household chores. Right? You're responsible for every decision that is made, and that is a lot of weight. Now, if dad is involved in your child's life, that might help a little, especially if you guys can be adults and get along, but that doesn't happen very often. There's so many times when baby daddy and baby mama don't get along and can't agree on anything, and then it ends up being a bigger battle. Or, like in my situation, where baby daddy doesn't have anything to do with the child, which is actually a better situation in some cases, and it literally is all on me. Okay, so without a personal growth plan, you're gonna completely burn yourself out. It's exhausting. It's stressful. Okay, I'm not trying to be, I guess I'm just a little ray of sunshine today, aren't I? But it's facts. I want you to face that reality. You need to find a way to create that healthy mind and emotions. We talk about that all of the time. Personal growth will help you get healthy mentally and emotionally, because with the stress that you're under, it's going to be hard otherwise. Okay, it's really going to be hard when you're taking on both roles in particular. Personal growth brings wisdom and discernment. So when you have to make the hard decisions by yourself, you need to be wise. You need to be able to discern whether somebody's BSing you or they're telling you the truth. You've got to figure that on your own. You don't have somebody to say, I know that sounds like a good idea, but have you thought about this? You don't have that counterpart. It's super important. Find a personal growth plan. Reason number 2, your children are watching you. I say this all the time. Your children watch everything you do. If you grow personally, if you become a better person, it's going to push them. They're going to want to become a better person as well. This is going to encourage them to grow also. Okay, but here's the other thing. They see how you treat other people. Okay. And when you, I don't know, maybe you're not like this, but I struggle sometimes. Okay. I get really, yesterday, dear Lord, I was very short-tempered yesterday. I don't know if it was just I was tired, might be PMS, it might just be because I'm ornery, I don't know, but I was really tired, and it took every ounce of my energy not to rip someone's head off in the restaurant. Like, over something little. We went to Chipotle. Okay, I'll just tell you the story. We went to Chipotle for dinner. The last few times we've been there, it has been stressful. But we get in there, and there's no lettuce. How do you not have lettuce? Are you kidding me? So I'm losing my mind over no lettuce. Now, it's immature and it's stupid, and I realize that. And because I've done personal growth, I held back. But I almost lost my poop over no lettuce. 10 years ago, I would have embarrassed my child, embarrassed myself, and went on a tangent. Yesterday, I came close just because I was freaking exhausted, I think. But I did pull it back in and go, okay, it's not this poor 19-year-old's fault that they don't have lettuce at Chipotle. Okay, you just need to simmer down. Maybe I'm the only one that does that. I don't know. Maybe y'all are really good and you don't lose your mind over stupid little things. I do. I have a lot to work on still, but it's getting better. But they see how you're treating other people. So when you have that short fuse, they're going to see it and they're going to think it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay for me to do it. I know. I got to work on it. Anyway, they see how you are allowing other people to treat you. This especially comes in if you're dating as a single parent. What are you putting up with? Right? It's lonely. We talk about that all the time. As a single mom, I'm lonely. I admit it. There's a part of me that really wants to be in a relationship because I'm lonely. I'm a social person to start with. I love having that counterpart and I miss it. But is it worth allowing yourself to be treated as less than you are? No, but I have to catch myself every once in a while. I realize, you know what? I thought he was like kind of awesome, but he never even asked me about my day. You know? Okay? So you need to be honest with yourself. How are you allowing yourself to be treated by other people? Because they see that too. They also see how you're treating yourself. Okay? If you're burning the candle at both ends, now I understand we have to work to pay the bills and it's exhausting. And sometimes we get out of balance because balance is, in my opinion, not even manageable. Like, you can't balance completely. There's going to be times when you just have to work all the time and it's not fun, but you have to do it. But if you never take time to take care of yourself, they see that too. It shows your kids that you don't think you're worth caring for. You are. Okay? Stop. If you need to stop, it's a holiday weekend, y'all. Take a minute and breathe and enjoy your life. Okay? Even if it's just a half an hour to go do something fun with the kids, go do something fun with the kids and relax. Okay? The third reason single moms especially need to find a personal growth plan is because it's going to boost your confidence. All right, confidence is super important, and confidence is something that most of us lose when we separate from our kids' dad. Now, we're all in different situations. You may have lost your husband because of a death. That's a different situation altogether. There's different emotions that you have to deal with for that. But those of us that are either divorced or have just split up, I was never married, but separated for whatever reason, it's usually ugly and it usually causes hurt. And I had a friend tell me the other day, this person was cheated on by the ex, and this person said, I'm fine with it. I don't need it. And I call BS on that too. Because I don't care who you are and how confident you are to start with. When someone cheats on you, it hurts and it damages your self-confidence. And you need to take time to rebuild your self-confidence. And personal growth plans allow that to happen. So why do you need confidence? Because when you are confident, you stop worrying about what other people think. I love seeing people who say, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm calling BS one more time because yes, you do. You wouldn't even be saying that if you don't. I care about what people think about me. Am I going to dwell on it? Probably not, because that's where personal growth takes you. I don't want people to think bad things about me or think I'm stupid or ugly or whatever. I don't want people to think that. But if you do, sorry, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm kind of awesome. You're missing out. Okay? That's what personal growth does. Here's the other thing having confidence does, building the confidence, is it makes you more attractive, y'all. So if you're wanting to date, a confident person is way more attractive than someone that's always cutting themselves down. Again, something that I'm constantly working on. All right? I don't know about you, but I catch myself all the time talking about how, whatever flaws that I feel that I have has to stop, because confident people are attractive. People who are constantly cutting themselves down are not attractive. Okay, so if you're wanting to start dating, you probably ought to build your confidence. I probably ought to build my confidence. All right, it's not just about the opposite sex though. Confident people have more friends. I want to be around people, other women that are secure in themselves. I don't want to constantly have to build you up. All right, I will, because you're my friend, and I'm going to tell you you're awesome when you are. And so when you start saying bad things, negative things about yourself, I'm going to tell you to zip your lips, because that's not true. But when you have to do that every time you're with them, after a while, it gets old. It gets old, and you don't want to do it. There has to come a point where you know you're all right. All right, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect, but you're all right. Okay, so it's important to build that confidence. So before we go, I just want to talk about how to start that personal growth journey super quick. There's a lot of different ways. It's all about learning and becoming a better person. So how can you do that? I'm a big advocate of reading books, and I know that's probably not popular. There are so many people that are like, I don't read. There's Audible for you. Okay, but I highly recommend reading books. Buy them, get out a highlighter. I'm an old school girl. I have my stack of books right here. I highlight, I write notes, I annotate. All of you English teachers would be so proud of me, because I use that all the time, and it's helpful. And I can go back, especially the good ones, I can go back and I can look at my notes and I can refresh. That's me. I love to read. You've already really started personal growth. If you're watching my videos on a regular basis, you're getting something. You may not agree with everything I say. You don't have to. That's okay. You are entitled to your own opinion. And you know what? If you have a different opinion, I would love to hear it. I'm one of those weird people that I don't think we all have to agree. I know it's crazy, right? If you have a different opinion than something I say, by all means, shoot me a message. Let's have a discussion, an adult discussion. I would love, that's part of personal growth, right? But the fact that you're watching these videos, or you're in my Facebook group or whatever, that tells me that you're trying to become a better single mama. And I love that you are on your way to becoming the best person you could possibly be, right? Because we're bouncing ideas off of each other, and hopefully I'm giving you some things to stop and think about. I hope. That's my prayer. But think about YouTube videos, TED Talks, there's all sorts of things, and you're not going to agree with everything that's out there. I was searching the other day because I don't feel like there's a whole lot of information out there for single moms. If you find something good, let me know. But the things that I found, some of them were kind of garbage. I didn't agree with them. I didn't think it's true. I'm like, have you ever actually experienced being a single mom? Because that's not at all the way I see this. That's okay too. We all have different experiences. So maybe her experience was different than mine. That's okay. But it's good to see those other sides of things, right? So books, YouTube videos, TED Talks, those sorts of things. Find another single mom who succeeded, okay? There are single mamas out there who have grown kids, and their kids are successful in life, and they have healthy relationships with that single mama. When you see someone like that, glean from them. Take every bit of information you can from them, because they did something right. They may not even know what they did, but the more you talk to them, things are gonna start clicking. You're going, that's why your kid doesn't have this problem, but my kid does. Oh, because you did this. And then you can learn and you can grow. That's why you're confident and I'm not. That's why, okay? Find those people. Find a good quality mentor that has kids that are successful and that have a healthy relationship. Join our Facebook group. If you're a single mom, join our Facebook group. We are, I would love to have more opinions and more people in there just sharing, because that's the best way to learn is from each other. Okay. So if you are interested in that, Soaring Solo with Stacy group is a private group, so anything you say in there stays in there. If you don't know how to find it, shoot me a message. I'll send you an invite. I would love to have you be a part of it. one thing I will recommend before I go is, if you are serious about this personal growth journey, go find the book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Personal Growth, by Invaluable Laws of Growth. There's no personal in there. Laws of Growth. It's John Maxwell. I think anything John Maxwell does is amazing. He's freaking awesome. So if you find any John Maxwell books, you should grab that. This is on Audible, so you non-readers, you're all right. You can still get it covered. I highly recommend this book. I want to say you can grab it on Amazon for like $10. It's not an expensive investment, but it will change your life. Okay? It is a great starting point for a personal growth plan. Okay, so go grab that book. If you have questions, holler at me. I love to chat with y'all. I think you guys are awesome. And just remember that you may be soaring solo, but you are not tackling motherhood alone. We'll see you next Saturday. Have a great holiday weekend.